This is the latest on the NCB investigations here and the latest summons that have been issued to the list of actors that we were discussing just yesterday, which includes now big Bollywood names, out of which is Sara Ali Khan as well. She has just arrived in Mumbai along with her mother, actor Amrita Singh, and brother from Goa. This is ahead of the summons that were given to her. Sara Ali Khan, which is along with Shraddha Kapoor, who have been asked to appear before the NCB on the 26th of September, while Deepika Padukone has been given the date to appear tomorrow, which is the 25th. So according to the NCB sources here now, actor Sara Ali Khan as well as Shraddha Kapoor will be questioned based on the alleged drug chats that have been retrieved, and this is between Rhea Chakraborty, who's already arrested, who's already the main accused here, and the drug peddlers. Sources also here saying that both actors had partied with the late actor Sushant Singh Rajput at his farmhouse just before his death. It's important to note here, this of course continues to be connected to the original case investigating the late actor's death here. We have with us our Deputy News Editor Mayuresh getting us further inputs here. Mayuresh, this is now getting clearer that this is, as far as Sara Ali Khan and Shraddha Kapoor are concerned, this is directly connected to what sources are telling us to being associated with the late actor.
Absolutely, and if you remember that according to the NCB sources, that NCB sources have also indicated that Sara Ali Khan's name and Shraddha Kapoor's name was also taken by Rhea Chakraborty in her confessional statement. And also they have got the chat records, also got the chat histories about both these actors talking about the contraband and also talking about the procurement and consumption of it.
Mayuresh, both actors, of course, would be coming in now a day after, while Deepika Padukone, who's of course been summoned tomorrow. Tomorrow is that date. But thank you for getting us those inputs. We're also going to taking our viewers through other names here who have been summoned. This is now designer Simone Kambata, summoned by the NCB in the drug link probe and was quizzed over 4 hours that she was grilled by the agency here. While Sushant Singh Rajput's manager, Shruti Modi, they're still being questioned. Meanwhile, after initially claiming here that she did not receive any summons in either of her residences here, actor Rakul Preet has now acknowledged the summons that have been issued to her and is likely to join the NCB probe tomorrow itself. So there are going to be many names there dropping by at the NCB office who have now been summoned. On the other end, it is also the bail pleas, the petitions that were put in for the Bombay High Court to hear. Remember, this was something that was to be heard yesterday, but was delayed by a day because of the heavy rainfall that the city had seen. Now, Rhea Chakraborty, in her bail plea, has claimed that the charges against her made by the NCB are malafide and are entirely baseless, and that none of the central agencies essentially have found any evidence against her, either connected to the death of the late actor or even connected to any drug syndicate. That, of course, is her charge, is what is going to be argued there in her bail plea. Meanwhile, a court in Mumbai has allowed the NCB now to visit a jail in Mumbai, and this is to further record the statements of Rhea's brother, Showik Chakraborty, and the late actor's staffer, Deepesh Sawant, for the ongoing investigations. Our correspondent Disha getting us further inputs here. Disha, those who've been arrested, still several more statements there to be recorded by the NCB. Disha, if my voice is going through, wanting to know updates here as far as statements that still need to be recorded furthermore by the NCB, and also of the bail pleas that have to be heard by the Bombay High Court today.
Well, that's right, Sahar. Firstly, about the bail plea, as we speak, the Bombay High Court is currently hearing Rhea's bail plea here, Rhea, as well as Jaya Chakraborty for that matter. Indeed, the bail was supposed to be heard between 3:30 to 4:30, but right now what we are learning that the bench has taken the matter currently as we speak. Remember, this is the second bail request put by Rhea here in concern. Her first bail plea was rejected, and in her 47-page petition, clearly she has commented and passed several statements about all the three agencies in concern, that how her arrest, of course, is malafide, and the charges against her are absurd in nature. Secondly, none of the agencies here in concern, be it CBI, ED or NCB, have found any evidence against her. So, of course, that is, of course, target in nature. Secondly, as far as NCB is also concerned, she has put a statement saying that the NCB has not found any evidence that she used to consume drugs for that matter. It's only procurement for Sushant Singh Rajput as per his request, be it her or his brother or close friends for that matter. Because Sushant Singh Rajput wanted the drug in smaller substances, Rhea helped in procuring those drugs as well as just making payments for him in concern. So this is what Rhea has mentioned in her plea. In fact, she also concluded saying that till date, it's been 15 days that she's been in the jail right now, but there has been no further evidence that has been found against her or her family with this regards.
Right, Rhea Chakraborty continues to maintain, making it very clear, and also in that allegation against the NCB, that these are all allegations that are malafide in nature. Disha, thank you for getting us that update. We'll of course come back to you very soon, because this is now currently being heard in the Bombay High Court as we speak, as you said. Concerning the other actor whose name has come about as well, who has been summoned tomorrow, this is superstar Deepika Padukone now, who has acknowledged having received these summons that have been issued to her by the Narcotics Bureau. She has been summoned for tomorrow, which is the 25th of September here, and this is in connection with the Bollywood Drug link probe. We have with us our Deputy News Editor, Mayuresh, getting us further details here. Mayuresh, what are your sources telling you? Because we know the link that which our sources have already indicated as far as the other actors here who have been summoned for the 26th day after, directly connected of being in the close circle and associated with the late actor who was allegedly consuming drugs. As far as Deepika Padukone is concerned, the reason for these summons known so far?
The reason for summons is unknown so far. What we are gathering from our sources within NCB is basically there was one chat which NCB had found where Deepika and her manager, Karishma Prakash, were talking about. And in the last sentence, or we can say somewhere in the sentence, she had asked the Priyanka, basically, in Hindi, mal hai kya? So on that pretext, basically, she has been summoned, and also somewhere NCB feels that Deepika, or whether even her manager Priyanka, is somewhere linked to this entire cartel, and that's why they have called Deepika to get more information about it, what exactly she meant when she wrote that message, mal hai kya.
Mayuresh, thank you for getting us those updates there. And also, let's get you other news now that's coming in from across the country.